Test, test, test. Okay. I think we're all set. Ah, shoot, hold on. All right, sorry about that. Okay, cool. I think we're all good now. A little minor hiccup there. What was I doing? I just kind of normalized those, I think. That's fine. Give that a push. Dun, 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 dun. So I'm trying to make the camera like a cat camera. I give up. She's fast asleep. Yeah. Oh man, that's so far away. Okay. That's better. What's up, Michael? How's it going? You see that little kitten on my lap? It's going. Oh yeah, how'd your review thing go yesterday? Your performance review. Did it go well? Boss tried to gaslight me into thinking that being underpaid was a good thing? Wait, what? How? How could that like, what did he say? How would that ever work? That's so strange. Yeah, if you get underpaid now, then that means that the next pay bump you get will be even bigger. Like, all right. Like, what could he possibly say to try to do that? That's nuts. Bravo wants a millennia game mechanics idea. All right, hit me with it. Let's hear what it is. Okay, hear me out. Tariffs. My cat's really killing me here. Sit in my lap. I can't like push my chair in any further. That's fine. We'll live. What do you want to add? Tariffs to video games? He said something along the lines of being underpaid relative to your work product is the core of retention and the place you should try to be. And is the place you should strive to be. Like, don't you think that if you pay people well? Yeah, what's his reasoning for that? How, where, when, I don't know, but trust me, it works. Yeah. Mythfall tariffs. The king needs his money. That's weird. Being underpaid relative to your work product is the core of retention and is the place you should strive to be. What's up, Roger? Thank you, buddy. What's up, Chris? Thanks, Roger, for the Prime sub, though. Appreciate it, man. He talked in circles at the point, so I gave up. That's weird. Maybe he's saying that, like, if you're underpaid, you don't have to work that hard. Like, because you just have to, like, kind of, like, slack through it. Time to become overemployed. Doing some web dev. Nice. Sounds fun. People will say anything not to pay up. That is true. Everybody's trying to save money. He's testing the waters. Yeah, that's how you do it. You boil the frog. You don't put him in the boiling water. You don't boil the water then put him in. You put him in room temperature water, then you boil that. He said something about how he gives me more ammunition the next round of increases. Oh yeah, I mean that is true, but still, if you're underpaid regardless. One time I had a job and I told my boss that I thought I was underpaid because I was like, here's my friend who's doing the same. He's like the same level as me and he's making way more. And he was like, yeah, like what you need to do is you need to go get an offer from another company and bring it back to me. And then I can like talk to my boss to try to get you a better comp. And I was like, all right. And then that was kind of the end of that. So that's what I would recommend people doing. I started learning Golang like a week ago. Any advice? I mean, Golang specific stuff, not really. I always recommend people to, if you're learning something, like have a project in mind that you're going to do with it and then just do that project. Don't try to like learn from a book or learn by reading a ton of documentation. I always recommend starting with a project. If the Indian economy ever spirals out of control, this wouldn't be bad. This wouldn't be a bad regulator. OSRS does the same thing in GE. Yeah, they have taxes, I know, for certain items. But oh yeah, respawnable set pieces. That's what we're doing today. Thanks, Pixel, for the follow, man. Appreciate it. There's a good repo for project-based learning. Let me go find it. Dun, 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 dun. I can't remember what it's called. I know it's configured here, though. Realm Manager. Let's go ahead and rename this to Sphere Manager. That's a very old name. Regarding that repo made me start with a real-time chat app. That sounds pretty tricky. I think I re-enabled links actually, so your links might work now. You don't have to do any spacing. This is for mob placements. Oh, this is called the event manager. The problem is how I developed this was that once one gets defeated, it spawns like the next set piece, which is better for like an objective system, I think. But I do this for teleporters. I want to do a TUI project to analyze PCAP files. Did I aim too high? That's reasonable. That could work. Yeah, I mean, like as long as the best thing to build is something that you want to build. So if it's something you want to build, then build that. If you're trying to make like a product, though, I might have different opinions or advice. But if you're just trying to learn, then just build something you want to learn, or build something you want to build, and maybe you finish it, maybe you don't, and then don't feel like you have to finish everything you work on. Because if you scope too big, then it's like it's reasonable to like, am I going to spend the next 4 years working on this, or do I just want to move on to something different? You know. At least there's proper concurrency unlock some languages. I'm interested to see how Zig concurrency turns out. Yeah, who runs this? Async for Rust? Yeah, I haven't done that yet. I may never do it. I just feel like lifetimes are just so awkward. Just remove the async. Yeah, of course. Yeah, so I do a warm-up where I spawn the set pieces and then I just don't spawn them. That could be just all I do. Yeah, because I do this function, I just I do a warm-up and then I do try to spawn any that are missing. So I might just comment this out. Decided to make set pieces only spawn once. The warm-up phase. Well, let's see how that turns out. Don't unless you have a level of self-hatred that doesn't even come down. This doesn't ever come down from a 10 out of 10. No Emacs fanboys in this chat. Occasionally someone will be like, oh, I didn't know you use Emacs. Which is always fun. I didn't see the message before that. Learn Emacs while you're at it too. Yeah. Or Vim. I like Fanco Burr. I thought VS Code was well optimized. That was the impression that I had, but I might be wrong. It's not? Well, because have you guys ever used Visual Studio? But have you guys ever used Visual Studio before? That thing's like a 5-minute launch time and then it runs. So compared to Visual Studio, I think VS Code's like really good. I use Cursor because work is tracking our AI usage stats, not to play the game. Oh, you guys have Cursor? Do you like it? Also check out what we added from last time. I think this looks super good. Yeah, we want to look at how the set pieces spawn. Are these? These might just be teleporters. Wait, why isn't it spawning set pieces now? Arrows if they wanted. Yeah, I don't know what Obsidian uses. I think Obsidian uses Electron though. Warm up num set pieces. 25. If active set piece count. Well, let's just investigate what these are. Attempts. I want to do a min objective count. Current objective count. I want to look at the objective count. Do I have objective query here though? Yeah, so this is what turns it on or off. Wait, objective query. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. This is some other thing. Active set piece count. I mean, I technically could leave. I think I'd rather just spawn them once and then not do that. Yeah, so I'm gonna hoist this up further. Why would I do this? 1, add objective component to set piece object. 2, if set piece or objective is active, then you can add it to the objective point map when you regenerate. 3, then detach the objective component from the boss mob. 4, add component data. I don't know if this is an old note of like some really bad code that I rewrote. I think the problem is I have this objective point map, which is not what I want to use for spawning set pieces. But then I have a set piece query. But I think I can do this. I think I can do set piece query.count. Then I'll do I'll just do set piece count. What are those gob files for? I use gob as just a serialization standard that Go has for their gob serializer. And I use that for some, oh great. Oh great. How do you even think of that? I need to be more on guard to prevent situations like that. Yeah, you got me. You got me this time. But I won't let it happen again. This is awkward because before it was like what I need to add here is I need to add something that a tracker of like how many we've added. Either that or I need to have access to the set piece query. I'm gonna do this though. So do set pieces placed. Set pieces placed plus plus. So we'll increment that counter and then we'll do a check at the top that says if set pieces placed is greater than event manager dot min set piece, or no, sorry. That's G. Max biome set piece count. We're gonna do a max biome set piece count or max set piece count. We'll calculate it though. This is so weird. The problem is I'm gonna exit like immediately once I hit the minimum, but I don't really want to hit the minimum. But who's gonna use this? It's just for that now. So this may as well be the minimum. And we'll just return. Okay. Let's go to the warm up set pieces. We also don't need this. And it's technically going to be the sum of all of, oops, warm up. Hold on. We'll do 200 with a minimum of 70, 10. Because I'm basically saying like how many set pieces do I want per biome, and then I also have this thing that can let me tweak how far away set pieces can be. I guess 100 is not enough. That surprises me that that they were ever placed that closely. Let's do 150. The problem is I don't want to we'll do this. max biome set piece count. So we're just going to calculate the max set piece count dynamically. Because otherwise, once I add a new biome and I do like a 6 there, it's just going to not work. So we'll do that. We'll loop through and we'll do that. All right. So we'll just add up all of those numbers here when we do the spawn set pieces thing. I'm tempted to not do attempts and just do, like, what if I just did this? The only downside with that is that it could spiral out of control and never exit. So like there could be some rare placement where it never completes. So I'm just gonna have a safety net. But I might hard code this actually to like 200 or something. We'll just make it here. We'll do 300. That's what we used to use to count the number of set pieces. What's up, Daniel? Yeah, I'm making a video game in Go, and I'm making, there's these, during the level generation, I place these like, what are called set pieces. They're just little maps that get placed on a larger map, and they have like a boss monster on them. And what I did before was if you defeated the boss monster, it would place another set piece someplace else. But instead, I'm just gonna add a respawn timer to that boss monster. That way I'm not spawning a bunch of them. So it'll just be a fixed layout of set pieces, and then the bosses will respawn on it. Because I got this, where is it? Like these were set pieces, so someone gave this feedback. So just a lot of them got placed really, really close together. So I'm trying to prevent that. So yeah, we're iterating, you might say. There goes the cat. Oh. I have thought about adding something like fishing or farming maybe. I've also thought about moving the bank here and then moving the housing area over here. But I think I might do that when I add storage chests to the house. Also added this new weapon, crab claw dagger. This doesn't look like it's got any set pieces. Oh, there's one, okay. Let's do this. I want to add, hold on. I'm not going to add teleporters because I spawn teleporters at the set pieces for development testing, and I just want to see where they get placed. Sandy Shores, isn't that a GTA 5 location? Is it? It could be, I don't know. I didn't know GTA 5 had locations. Oh, it is. Well, it's a Mythfall location too, I guess. Game got taken down before you went live. Wait, what do you mean? GTA 5 did? I think I've played GTA 5. Is that the one, or is it GTA 6 the new one? Oh, do you mean my game's gonna get taken down because of it? Oh, are they litigious? Rockstar Games is litigious like that? Don't they like infringe on what's her name's that one actress's likeness? You're screwed. See ya. All right, here's all the set pieces. It's unfortunate there's not that many down here, but there seems to be a lot up here, which is surprising. They sent the FBI to the guy who leaked gameplay footage for GTA 6. Why are there so many in here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14? There should be a maximum of 6. All right, hold on. Let's count these again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. I guess I did 10. But it shouldn't allow 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, Misty Peak should be 6. Oh, wait. Yeah, we need to do this. Biome tracker needs to go ++ as well. I think this works. Yeah, because I commented out the old way. Because now we're just going to statically place them and we're not going to have to loop back in and track this stuff. So we can dump all the data afterwards. I think when I do the objective or the event system, I think I'm just going to rewrite it, honestly. This just has so many like little details to it that are set piece specific. But I want to eventually have events that spawn that would be biome specific, but there'll only be like 4 events going on, maybe at a time as a maximum. And I think I'm going to tie them into like percentages going down, like every 10%, like another event spawns or something like that. Rewriting Rust, that's the hype thing to do now. I would never betray my language. I would never betray Golang like that. All right, that can get rid of. And then this will keep as well. I don't want to change it because I don't want to cause a rebuild, but. Okay, cool. That's a better set piece layout map, I think. If they respawn, I think that works. Something like this could work. I might do a little more. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Please do a second in that far right gumbo. over here. What's up, Diceax? How's it going? Already a good morning. Love it. I love me some coffee. Well, these will be randomly placed every sphere generation. But we got 35 this time. Yeah. It won't be static. I didn't mean static in terms of, I just meant it's not gonna, there's not gonna be new ones that add every single frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 6, 72. So there should be 82 set pieces. We got 35. Let's decrease this to 100. Really, this should be just one Poisson sampling pass. What's up, Da Vinci? What did I say? 87? You made me lose track. Now I've lost my number. Did I say 87? Or I say 67? Or I said 57, and then I said, yeah, the problem is I get a lot of very close ones. It's just weird when I don't have, oh, I think I know what it is maybe. I said 87, okay. How do you search and replace across files in Emacs? I use the LSP for that. So I can do this command LSP rename, and then I can rename this type to anything else that I want to, or type or constant or variable, whatever it is. I can rename it to something different and it'll replace it across all of my workspace. That's a Go LSP feature though. Yeah. That's like the mega reason I have an LSP. I think the problem is that the set pieces aren't able to find like the sliver for these biomes because the biomes are so small. Also, I don't know the number you said. I just said a random number. Oh boy. That's strike 2. Strike 1 was the gob thing. Like there's only one Sandy Shore set piece, which is not good. Like ideally, at least each of these would have one. But it's weird because like you see this one up here. Like these are very close together. Like that, I don't think I even want it that close. So I don't think it's this as the problem. I'm gonna do 200. I'm gonna do 1,000 attempts. It's like each attempt is very quick. It's like, can I place it here? No. Can I place it here? No. Can I place it here? No. It was mostly just collision checking. The message is broadcasted to all. Oh, leveling up gets broadcasted to everybody? Oh, actually, I could see that maybe. I need to fix that. All right, let's see this. Yeah, I mean, it's still a little bit of an issue. Like this one got one set piece, which is okay. The set pieces feel like a good distance away from each other. But like it's not finding one. Like I would expect it to find like one in this zone as well. And like there's none that got found down here. Like in this area. I wonder if I have some edge constraint too. I'm not sure if I do. Let me look. Like I might pad the map bounds. Tile map bounds. Who uses this? Do I have a random function for a tile rectangle? I don't. Okay. I guess we can just this for range. Okay, cool. Player map. What is this point map for? Oh, this is the global set piece point map. $35. Yeah. Oh, so I did it this way, where I found the biggest reasonable set piece size that I ever might do, which is 35 tiles, radius. And the main problem with this approach is for thin sections, I can't. Like I need to make sure the biome matches for every single. SP check rectangle. Oh, do a 60 by 60. I guess I should just load the set piece and get the bounds of it. All right, where do I roll? Please tell me you changed the level up message to say congratulations instead of congratulation. Oh no, it says congratulations still. Thank you, buddy. Glad you enjoyed it. Where is that? I'll you know what? I'm not out of here. I'm not gonna get distracted. You can't do this to me. Add it to the list. It's on the list now, which means I'll never forget it. But I might just push it back to the list that I never look at. Like the major tasks in my backlog. Throw it in the ice cooler. Throw it in the ice box. Okay. We need to go to com level map file Load map. Level.load map. Wait, where do I was doing this roll set piece. Yeah, we'll do it here. All right, so we'll roll the set piece. Oh, biome type. All right, so we look at the biome type, we roll the set piece. Tile pause. What's the error here? No new variables. Oh, for the okay. If I decided to program something, I would never finish anything. I would jump between tasks constantly. It is a little bit like that. It's like that Malcolm in the Middle scene. I've showed this a billion times. But it's like the one where he's like trying to fix his, he's trying to like fix a light, and then he goes into the closet, and the closet's like wobbly. So he goes into the drawer to get a screwdriver to fix the closet, and like the drawer is all wobbly. And then his wife comes home, and he's got like the engine lifted out of his car, and he's like, she's like, did you change the light bulb? And he's like, what do you think I'm doing? Yeah. What does it look like I'm doing? That's just the lifestyle. Are you gonna host MMO? I hosted on a VPS called HostHatch. But it's just like game server. I have a proxy in front of the game server, and then I use Redis for a database. But yeah, it's live. You can try the game out if you want. It's at there should be a link somewhere. It's at mythfall.com. All right, so we'll roll the set piece, we'll load the map, and then we'll get the map bounds rather than hard coding it to the maximum. Level.load map, set piece dot something. Wait, set piece dot bounds. Oh, because it's an entity config. That's not the actual set piece bounds. This is an entity config. It's awkward. We need to how I do this for set pieces is I make an entity who has a body component, which is just a like flyweight to a config that has all of the set piece data. So I need to get the entity, I need to read this body component, and then I can look up the body config to find like the set piece config. So that's a little annoying, but we'll code it here. But yeah, we have a set piece. This is an entity config though. So let's do this. Or don't I do it in level gen somewhere? I must do it in game. Level set piece. Let's just look for where we do this. The editor loads maps, obviously. The rooms have to do it. I mean, this is weird. Oh, because I do an editor room block map def. I swear, I know game has some. Yeah, set piece spawn handler. Where's that? There it is. Oh, that's just for that. Who triggers this though? Who triggers this event? Okay, yeah, this is the sets piece spawn pre-write. So we're reading the entity off of the network, and we read the body from the entity. Yeah, okay. Then we read the body config, and then we read the set piece config from that. But then I do setpiece.get. That gives me the set piece config, I think. sp.file. Oh, I make an editor room block. And then I do, I probably do mapdef on this. Or I do tile bounds. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. I feel like there's some place I could add a helper for this. But I'm gonna write it here, and then if I can clean up this one, like combine the two, I'll do that. Right back, I go to the bathroom. Give me 1 second. Okay, okay. Yeah, we'll write it and then we'll figure out what to do. Because some of this will be the same, some of it will be different. And it's always good to consolidate stuff. Like I'm pretty sure all of this stuff is going to be very similar. It's a little awkward because I have to do this though. But I don't know the entity ID. I'm actually not sure if any set pieces can be randomized though. I think I'm just gonna look at the map and use that though, because it's a pretty good proxy. Because they're all centered, so if it does flip, if I mirror it up or down, it should be the same. I don't think I can really rotate these. But maybe I... Set piece with body with random orientation. I guess I never use that. It's just hard because it's seeded based off of the entity ID, which I don't have at this point. So if it was very tall and I rotated it, I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and read. Yeah, at the time it felt very smart to do, oh, I'll just pass in an entity config. But now I need to go like entity config dot I guess this will probably be able to go away. And there's not going to be any overrides. It's just going to be based off the prefab type. So I need to look up the prefab type. Then I need to look up the prefab asset. Or let's just do that. We'll do a two-liner. Set piece has invalid prefab type. DB dot like get prefab. prefabdb.get sp prefab type. We got our set piece asset. Okay. I wonder if it makes sense for my config system to calculate the bounds of things. Like I don't necessarily need to do this here. Because when I call this, I'm basically building a set piece body. And then I'm registering a prefab for that set piece. And when I register this, I have the fab asset. Or actually, I'm returning an entity config, so I could calculate the bounds of the set piece here. By doing this whole process in there, I guess. Do 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 do. Level.load map. do body db.get body body config. Okay. If not okay, panic. Setpiece.get. We'll look for file. Or what else is in here? Randomizable orientation. That's just the configuration, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Currently 10 a.m. in India, or sorry, 10 p.m. in India. All right, buddy. See ya. Tiles, what? Map.def dot. Canvas bounds, I guess. I'm trying to think of how to convert this. Oh, it returns an error. I guess I could make a global chunk math for my game. Oops. Is chunk size? Oh, it's level. Dot chunk size, I guess. Okay. We'll do chunk math dot it's gonna be some rect function. I don't remember what it's called. Rect to world rect. Map.def.canvas bounds. And these would be the entity config bounds. So we'll calculate this as a part of our building process. Then we'll have the bounds built into the entity config, which is in general like pretty nice to have. And then instead of doing all this, we don't have to load the map anymore. We can just do sp.bounds. Where's my chunk loader? Level.chunk loader. Or does this not have one? Oh, game definitely has one. There must be an opposite function, world to tile rect. sp.bounds.width center. Check pause. Oh wait, hold on. SP rect is this. But it used to be that. I thought I did a tile rect as well though. This one, yeah. 0, 0, 60, 60. I just made it a little bit smaller. With center tile piles, yeah. SP, SP rect. And then we'll center it on the tile piles, SP check rect. So we'll migrate that as well. Let's do this generation and see if it's able to place set pieces into smaller areas, into smaller biomes. I feel like I should put some kind of printout in here just to like confirm that they're being calculated correctly. But this makes sure it doesn't overlap a biome, and this makes sure it what does this do? Oh, let's make sure it doesn't overlap another set piece, which I guess would never happen, would it? As long as the... Yeah, I guess at the very... This one I guess isn't that useful, huh? But... Because we have a larger like Poisson placement check that we do that ensures we don't place things even remotely close to each other. But whatever. We can't look up maps in the config file. Why can't we though? Oh, because we don't have an asset server, I guess. I guess I'm just going to calculate it as I need it. Though that is kind of annoying. I mean, I could calculate these on load, I guess. Like I could have a load function that runs to that might be that might work. Let's go to factory. The main factory. We'll go to fab. Maybe loader, I don't know. I'm gonna call it calculate. And then the thing I want to pass into here is that's hard though, because like we roll a set piece, we end up having this copy of this thing. That's fine. We can just pass the int config, and then we'll do glm.rect as the return value. Mog dot long function name sp. We'll do sp bounds dot with center. Okay. We need to look up the body type. So we'll have to do this. We'll have to do int config dot refab type. Or no, int config dot get fab. Is there one that's like get like that just gets me the I can't access that from there though, can I? Actually, I think it's in factory. I'm in the wrong spot. I could just build it. I don't love that. Oh, no, this builds it into an int. Fab2, int command, prefab type. We want to do this first. What's up, Jen? How's it going? I guess this will be prefab type. I think that asset or the fab asset. I thought I had a helper function that's like get. Get component or something like that. Call it read prefab of a fab asset ECS dot component. I guess I'll return C. And A dot components I type assert to C. If okay, return ret. We'll turn a Boolean as well. True. Read prefab comp of body. Base.body comp.body. All right, then we read the body config. Then we read the setpiece config. Then we read the map def. And we don't need to return, we just want to return this. True. Oh, that's in tile. We want to do this then. Oh, shoot. Okay. This should work. Sphere. Yeah, now that should be okay. Let's just give this a shot. And hopefully it works. But you never know. Do you put ECS rights into a queue or do they just immediately get applied? I have two ways of doing it. I have a command queue for deferring them until the command queue executes. But I also have a way to do it that, well, this returns two things. But I also have a way, I can write stuff immediately too if I want. The problem is if you're looping and you write to entities, you might reallocate the underlying storage arrays. So it's not safe to do that inside of loops. But I've started doing something similar to what Bevy does, where they have like commands that you can build. I think I need to restart this build. Might work. This is just a really complicated thing. I'm trying to think of how I could clean this concept up so that reading things like this are just way easier. But I guess that's good enough for now. It's weird how these are, I feel like they're finding themselves closer to edges now. I guess they always did that, but I hate that this... It'll get cleaned up. All right. It's still, I feel like it's still not finding slivers that I expect it to find. Let's go look at both of the spheres. Or if I turn my light on. A little bit brighter now. Like we have an entity config, we have to get the prefab type, then we have to read the asset, and then we have to read the body component of that asset, and then we have to read the set piece config for the body of the component for that asset. And then we have to take the set piece config, load the map, and then check the size of the map. I guess that's just how it goes. I don't know. It's really not that bad. I just don't understand why it builds once and then it tries to build again. Like we already just did this. Like why are you rebuilding this thing? It's like nothing changed. Whatever. I'm trying to get more set pieces to get placed in small sections like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 6, 7, 38, 39, 40. That's only 30 less than what I wanted. Let's do more placement attempts. And that's in like manager. Do 2,000 placement attempts. Are your map pieces not directly hooked up to an entity? So I have an entity that spawns on the server, and that has a like networked prefab tag attached to it, which has a number inside of it, which points to the config data. And the client reads that and then spawns the right map based off of that. Like this is better. I might shrink the radius, the check radius. We did 100. 100 was too close though. Well, I upped it to 1. Let's try 150. We'll do a little binary search and see what feels right. With a lot of attempts though. Because I think ideally I want to hit these numbers if I can. Like I want the generation to mostly get fully bound. And if that means I need to reduce some of these numbers, I'm okay with that. 10 for Sandy Shores might be a little much, but. But like I kind of feel like there should be one placed around here, right? I'm surprised there never is one here. Maybe because it's too close to the spawn point. I might mark that one actually. Kind of feels weird to have the same set piece amounts when biomes are differently sized. Yeah, I just want it to be configurable that way. Because eventually all of these biomes are going to get split up. That's relatively close. Some of these are kind of close. Like those are, that feels very close. I guess some set pieces feel like they should be further than others. Maybe I should do it that way. For each set piece type, it should have its own like distance check that it does. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like 50. Yeah, like these ones I want spread out more. I don't know, it's weird. Forgotten Grove set pieces are more larger, I guess. It's like in this area, I feel like 200 is a good number, but in this area, I feel like I'd prefer simpler set pieces. Counting stream, yeah, just proving that I can count to really high numbers, guys. All right, we'll do different check distances based off of the biome, I think. And so we need to go here. Excuse me. Min set piece dist map level dot biome type load 64. Minimum distance between set pieces based on biomes. I almost wonder if this should just be configured by the set piece. Like, what if I just did it that way? Because it might be like, I might have more set pieces in biomes that I want to be like more scrunched together. So like, what if I, let me just comment this really quickly. I'm just thinking out loud here. What if I do this? Inside of these, I'll just pass in a rectangle that is the set piece bounds. The thing I don't like about that though, no, actually I think that I like that. Then every set piece is just configured, because I don't think I'll ever place down set pieces with an editor. They're almost always procedurally placed. So having something that just kind of like guides how big of a box I want around it makes sense, I think. Okay. Okay, let's move this down then. Or no, sorry, we still do need to, we have to roll the set piece now before we build the check rect. Hold on. SP bounds is sp.bounds. If I'm just curious how this gets used. I actually might still need to calculate this. Yeah, I guess we'll just calculate this. It's like I have two rectangles. One rectangle is how... I almost wonder if I just want to make a better config struct. Instead of doing entity configs, I just want to have some other type. I gotta go to the bathroom again. I don't know, I'm gonna get some water too. I'll be right back. All right, I think I decided what I want to do. I'm going to make a different data type for this. Why is this a component? I actually don't know. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to make a different data type that's going to be like fab, set piece, placement, struct, And I'm gonna do a why is it lagging? Okay. We'll do int config. And then we'll have a I'm just gonna use the bounds from entity config because then I can configure this however I want. Okay. All right, I like that. We'll just do that. This is obviously going to return a entity config, so we have to have a bounds here. And this needs to be specified by bounds. So we'll put bounds at the end. Zippy's parent prefab. Yeah, okay. Then everywhere we call this, or hold on, I might move bounds in one. Oh, teleporters are considered set pieces, I guess. That's fine. We'll do a CR, which will be, like, I don't know, 100. 100 tiles. And then here we'll do, that one's a small one. Scurvy Strand's kind of large. I'm gonna make it 200. I'll make it I'll do 200. Moonlit Shoals is a small one. I'll make that 100. Gumbo Forest is a smallish one. I'll do 150. Fungal Grove, that's the Blight Cap. I'll do 150 as well. Stonewake, that's kind of large. Elfwood, that's the Hollow Archer. That's also large. Forgotten Vale, that's a large one. Oasis Sands, I'm just gonna do 200 for the rest of them, because all the biomes are massive. Okay. Okie doke. So now we should be able to, now we can customize the how far away we want set pieces to be based off of what they are. So that's kind of nice. That way I can have smaller set pieces that kind of get like, could get splotched in. But then when we do these checks, I'm just going to check the, I'm just going to recalculate the set piece bounds and then use that to verify that they don't overlap. I might remove this check actually. But I do want to do this check, which checks to make sure all four corners are in the same biome. This one just doesn't make sense unless I place SP rect onto the set piece hash map, but I don't think I do. Yeah, where do I add to this? I don't think I added this at all. This isn't a point map, is it? Yeah, it's a hash map. I think this will get fixed once I because I think I'm gonna add a tile. I think I'm gonna add a biome field to every tile rather than doing it based off of each chunk. Layer map, point map, check rectangle. All right, cool. So now we have like this. It's much more densely populated. Like the problem I was having is that the set piece bounds were too large, that it would check for these smaller ones. But like this one's a small set piece, so it doesn't necessarily need to have tons of padding between other ones. Same with this one, which is a really small set piece. All right, I like this a lot actually. Okay, let's add the teleporters back. I think I can do point map add there. And I must do it when I do spawn set pieces, right? Yeah, point map dot add. I don't think I need this. This one is spawn teleporters. Oh, this was to prevent it from having multiple. And then anything below this would be for like continual. There's a pointer. Okay. All right, still feels pretty crowded down there, which is good. And there must be teleporters somewhere because the teleporters place first. Let's remove enable testing teleporters. We'll set the false. I just want to see what it looks like just with teleporters. I want to make sure the teleporters didn't get like messed up. All right, cool. That's a good distribution. It does kind of create these like lines, I feel like, but it's not terrible. Okay, so now set pieces don't continually place. We just need to change all the set pieces. I wrote notes actually. Yeah, get the per biome density you want. Only spawn set piece at creation time. And then change the prefab in each set piece to be a mob spawner and not a mob. Okay, cool. Let's just flick through these in case Luna, what are you doing? Luna, what are you doing? All right, cool. Only spawn the warm up phase. Okay, that's good. And then what I do is in the editor, I place a mob prefab, but I might need to make a custom component now. Trying to think of how I would do this though. I could do that, or I could put it as a part of the set piece config, which is maybe the better way to do it. Body. Yeah, set piece config. I could put like monster type in here and then just spawn it in the middle. Let's just open up the editor really quickly. I just want to flip through the set pieces and see if they all start at 0, 0. Or I mean, if they start in the middle. That one's not even one. That one's pretty much in the middle. This one could be in the middle, it wouldn't matter. That one could be in the middle, it wouldn't matter. This one's... This one's kind of in a specific spot, I think. I mean, I could add to the config like where the spawn point is. Like this looks like it's in the, actually I think this is in the middle. No, I don't think it is in the middle. It's like up a little bit. It's like up 2 tiles or something. I don't think I can just pick the, I don't think I can just pick the middle tile as a generalization. I don't think that works. I could, however, make it like a specific prefab or something like that. Or when I see monster type, I just make it a I'm just trying to think of what's most flexible. This got shut up like crazy. What makes more sense? Setting the spawn point in the monster and then just spawning it, like managing it separately? Or... I mean, that feels pretty good actually. This stuff would all just be a part of the server side set piece data. Not the set piece config, but in a level. Also, I want to disable this. Or no, this will change. This will change to be a. This cat got gook all over my fingers. This will change because I need it to respawn now. This needs to respawn based on a timer when completed. Ooh, where do I put this component? Game. Mog. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is, We do add the set piece data here, but I think we're only using it for the server. I'm actually kind of surprised I don't use it for. I'm kind of surprised I don't use it for like the mini map. Oh, because that's based off the body. The body has a minimap icon attached to it. Minimap icon, yeah. So it gives it like the landmark thing. Like I'm just thinking like what it's gonna show up in the minimap. I guarantee what's gonna happen is I'm gonna do this change, and there's gonna be like the little landmark thing, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, it'd be nice if I could see like a timer of like how much time is left for it to respawn or something like that," you know? So like people are gonna want something like that. I'm just thinking of how it's gonna be like componentized, I guess. So that means every set piece is gonna need to have some like piece of data to track. Well, it needs two things. It needs two things. I need. Wait, hold on. Let me just think here. It might make sense to put all of this in set piece config. Because the server can easily look that up based off of the set piece. I could even make a helper function that's like get set piece config for prefab. And then new set piece config. So then the set piece config would say where the spawn point is. It's either that or I hoist it out to, I change it to not use entity config and I do some other like set piece placement type like I was gonna do before, which is reasonable. But the thing I'm thinking is that if I put it inside the set piece config, then the client will know which monster is there, which is kind of useful. Like it could be useful to show what kind of set piece it is. But if I'm gonna do, why would that be useful? Because I can always just have a different icon. Like I'm thinking it'll be useful to change the icon, but I don't think it's that. I don't think it's that useful actually. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. So if I do, what if I do this? Where's my... When I do spawn set pieces, I must do some like int.add. Yeah, I spawn empty and then I insert the thing. Then I add, I add that to the to the point map, the check position. So I could add the server side config stuff here as well. And I could do that based off of the set piece config, or I could do it based off of the like set piece placement data. Because somewhere I'll need to configure how long the timer is going to be for respawns and what monster needs to be spawned there. But like, I feel like I'm going to have to look at the set piece config here anyway, so I may as well just like do it, you know? Set piece config bool. I guess here we can just do return sp config. Okay. We'll put that function here. I think I can do this one in here too, can't I? No, I can't because it relies on load map. However, we can do this now. db.get setpiece config int config. And then I'll do if not okay, fail, otherwise succeed. I might change this. Calculate bounds for set piece. Oh, config. Okay. Then in here, we're gonna do db.get setpiece config based off of sp. If not okay, then we can't drop that one, or we can't place that one because we don't know the config. So that way we have setpiece config really easy to look up based off of the thing. So now we get a good helper function for that. So I'm a little bit less, I'm a little bit more happy with how this will be. And if I want to change the data behind it, it'll be pretty easy to do. Okay. Obviously we can remove this. And then now we have set piece config. So then down here, when we're building our entity, we can add on We can insert like a server side set piece component. Like set piece respawner or something. Pod component. Of course oh, there we go. Then we'll do int.insert, set piece respawner. I might make a function here that's like new set piece respawner from set piece config. db.setpiececonfig. Then we can just do here, we'll do a new set piece respawner. And we'll pass in the sp config. And that'll work. We haven't added any components here, but at least the set pieces will have this component on it. This will have to have monster type. And this will also have to have respawn. Time.duration. And then next respawn tick. Tick.tick. I think I'll do it that way. Or this might actually not be. So I'm just thinking here how I'm gonna network it. I'm probably just gonna send the tick that it's gonna respawn on. Or send like 0. I'm just trying to think if there's any issues with that, but I don't think there would be. Ticks can only get muddled if you switch between like worlds. Should this go? This might need to go into a different component though, just so that it can get networked. Or I need some message that gets sent, right? Usually I do a component, but I don't necessarily have to. I could just read this component and then make it like a networked version that's smaller. So, okay, let's give this a shot. Oh, nice little, oh wait, I need to do this, hold on. Enchanted from main, com from enchanted, comp from common defaults, db from body. Oh. I forgot to get rid of these. Oops. Body DB, body type, body.type. Oh, I can't read this, can I? I can't read this component because yeah, we'll just put this back in here. That's fine. I don't know why it thinks there's an error there. Surely it knows this has a type component. That has to depend on mog, which is fine because we already depend on mog there. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, it's coming together. These will have to update though, because when I build the body, I need to set piece with random orientation. I'm just gonna comment this one out. There's a problem with making functions out of like config things. I always end up having to like add one more field. Dun, 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 dun. So now we need to update this set piece config thing. I might just pass the set piece config in instead of map file. db.setpiece config. Let's do this. I'm just gonna go ahead and like it's silly to make that a function. So I'm just gonna do this. Comment db.setpiececonfig. Obviously we need the file name. And this is false. All right, we'll just do that. All right, I'm gonna need to do this command on every single one of these. I would like to write a macro for this. Enter, up, tab, db.setpiece config, and that, go down, next line, tab, make almost the end, up twice, file, this. Down, tab, search, set piece, body, end. All right. It is a little bit bad to attach it to the set piece config, but I'm not going to worry about it. Because I think if I want to make a different one that spawns at a different rate, I'm just gonna modify this, or I'm gonna just make a different set piece body. That's like the same thing. Let me build this, just see if things kind of work. Set piece server. So we need to build this set piece respawner though. Oh, I need to have a spawn position as well, don't I? I think I'm gonna do tile dot position. So I'll do tile position, and then I'm just gonna add that offset to whatever we're doing. Like that makes sense. All right, then we'll have to do we'll have to update set piece config though to have like more stuff. Monster type. Fab.monster type. I might just make this a monster, honestly. Spawn pause. Tile.position. I almost feel like I just want to pass this into here. But I don't think I really need that much more. This is nice though, because if I want to have a set piece spawn different monsters, I can do that. It doesn't always have to be the same thing. I can just make this like a loot or a random table that looks up a monster type. Actually, I think I have one. I think it's called like mob roller or something. I don't know. Okay, then in here we can just do I'm gonna do this actually. I'm gonna move this to level. Level, set piece. Ah, shoot. It's always these little things. Set piece config. I don't need this though, because we're just gonna put, okay, yeah, that's actually good. Okay, because here we'll do level dot set piece respawner. Okay, that breaks that up. That's good. But then in server, yeah, then we'll look up server set piece and we'll look up server set piece respawner. I almost feel like these need to be combined though. All right, then we'll do setpiece config dot respawner. right, then for each of these, we'll do respawner. It's really more of like a monster respawner, honestly. I wonder if this belongs more in like some mob package or fab package or something. I don't know. SP dot. This is for oh, sorry, this one actually doesn't have a this is a teleporter. Yeah, which wouldn't spawn mobs. It wouldn't spawn like boss fights. Level dot set piece respawner. We'll make this an optional component. Get respawner. If okay, then we'll add a respawner. That way I can use set pieces that are passive set pieces that don't have a monster attached to them. This function should work. I don't know why it's... Oh. ds.opt. Okay. Then this one's going to be... Sorry, this is the... what's it called? Set piece. I don't know, like 10 minutes. This started out really simple, but now it's getting complicated enough to where I'm like, man, maybe I should just like pull these out somehow. Pirate. Monster type. Colossal. Oh no, actually this one's in the correct biome. Moonlit. Shoals dot. Of course I typo that. Shoals dot colossal. Jellyfish. Body monster. Monster type. Gumbo.monster type mothlet. Bungle. Rogue, dot monster. Actually, I think this one's in Blightcap. SP dot Blightcap. Stonewake, this one's Iron Golem. How does it get? Monster Golem Iron, okay. Some of these names are so hard to remember. There's just so many of them. I don't remember which one this was. Oh, this is a Hollow Archer. Monster Elf Hero. I think it's called like Automaton. Yeah, Monster Automaton Guardian. This one's the Scarab. This one's the Watcher. Monster type. I'm not sure where this got put. Desert Temple. Oh, Sphinx. Misty Peak is gonna be oh, we have two. We've got the Grim Leadshank, who definitely needs to have his fight redone. And then we've got the Temple Guardian or something like that. I think it's called like Stone Guardian. Okay, monster, let's just look. Monk Guardian. This one's the Cultist. This one is the dot dwarf guardian. And the Twilight Forest is the, I can't remember. Actually might not be in here, it might be in the biome itself. Crypt, it's in Crypt. Boss Ghost Tomb, Boss Ghost. Monster, Boss Ghost. Oh my gosh, how can I not find this stuff sometimes? This freaking autocompletes are so bad sometimes. Like, what the heck are you doing? Body Ghost Vengeful Spirit. It's just called Boss Ghost. I don't understand why I couldn't find it. Okay, there it is. Oh, because it doesn't start with monster. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the set piece file again on the server. And we also need to filter for another thing, the set piece respawner. All right, if completed. We'll just do if not completed. Don't try to respawn. Respawner dot. So if it's completed, if it's completed, I'm actually confused of, you tried your game on the web. The first boss was fun. Thank you, buddy. Glad you enjoyed it. Do you mean the tutorial one, the Veil Keeper? Yeah. I wanted to make that one fun just because it's like the very first one you do. You actually can't die in it though. Yeah, you can play it on the browser. That's like where it is right now. No, like you can play it on Steam. There's a playtest I have, but I have to open it up eventually. But right now it's kind of like a closed playtest. Your TP to the city, nice. Now you have your first quest. Fragments of the Veil, I think I called it. It even has a cutscene, so you better enjoy it because it took a long time to build that. Did you export to web? Go can build to WebGL or to WebAssembly. Yeah, I have two backends. I have one for OpenGL and I have one for WebGL. So I build to WebAssembly, it builds to WebGL. If not responding, then we want to pick the next tick. We'll do game.server tick or tick. Yeah, it is pretty cool. It works well, honestly. Plus respawner.next respawn tick. is going to be equal to the current tick plus tick dot from time based off of the respawner dot respawn timer. Okay, so if we're not currently respawning, what's up, Judo? How's it going? It's going well. Just a little bit of programming, a little bit of struggles, more struggles than usual, but it happens. So if we're not currently respawning, then we need to pick a new respawn tick. Then we can set respawning to true. So the next tick, or we'll do a tick plus the amount of time we want to wait, and that'll be the next respawn tick. And then we'll continue if I'm gonna go ahead and just pull this out. Current tick. And then if respawner is dot respawning is true, we want to do we want to execute the respawn. Actually, we don't really want to check this. If not respawning. So I'm just thinking about how this is going to flow through. I think that works though, because it'll be completed until it respawns. What's up, Manny? Can I be featured in your video one day? What do you want to be featured for? You could be in my next, how about this? You'll be in my next, live stream video on YouTube. Everyone, this is Manny Vibes 87. Don't forget it. Don't forget it, guys. There you go. Oh yeah, I got a sub YouTube as well. Can you recommend I play on web or Steam? There you go. Not that many people watch my live streams on YouTube, but what can you do? No, you're in here, Grumpy. Don't worry. Your feedback was invaluable today. Steam is a little bit more stable. I can throw you a key if you want. If you join the Discord and DM me, I'll give you a key. But I have to do it after stream. Bum, 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 bum. The only thing I ask is that you give me feedback if you have any issues. Like if it crashes or something's buggy or something like that, then yeah. But yeah, shoot me a DM, anybody really, if you guys want the Steam one. The only reason I didn't leave it public, the playtest on Steam public, is because I made it and within 5 minutes of like opening it for applications, I already had like 50 bot, because I hadn't announced it to anybody, so nobody knows about this. And there's like 50 bot requests. So I assume they're like bots requesting the game. Like requesting the demo so they could like repackage it and upload it. So I was like, you know what? Not today. Not today, folks. If we're respawning and current tick is greater than respawner dot next respawn tick greater than or equal to, how about that? Then we want to set respawning to false and we want to do the respawn. So we got to go to our mob factory now. I have to remember how to do this. I guess it's just create def, huh? It'll be game.mobFactory, I guess. Mobfactory.createDef. Int is going to be game.command spawn empty. So we'll spawn an empty entity, then we'll add everything to it. We want monster type to come from the respawner, respawner.monster. And then position needs to be spawn pause. Oops, this is supposed to be an F. If not respawning, then pick the next respawn time. If respawning, then try to execute the respawn time. I'm gonna go ahead and set the next respawn tick here to 0 as well. Do you want to do that? No, I'm just gonna leave it, I guess. I was playing on the web and it said connection desynchronized. We logged out to keep you safe. Yeah, that happens if there's really bad lag or if there's some like deterministic problem. I don't know what exactly happened for you. I don't know, where are you located? gt.pause.add. I'm playing EU. Yeah, it's hosted in a. Yeah, so there could just be enough lag to where it just kicks you. Unfortunately. Or if it gets really bogged down on your computer. I don't know what kind of computer you have, but I think some people get kicked because they're like running too much stuff. So the browser gets deprioritized, and then also being on Wi-Fi is not super great. So if you go to connection, it'll help. We want to add the respawner dot spawn pause, but we want to convert this to a we want to convert this offset based off of tiles. That'll be game.chunkloader dot tile to position. There we go. All right, let's see if they spawn. I guess if this loads, or if it does work, we should see 2 monsters of the same type spawn on every set piece. Because there's the ones that are manually placed when I did it in the editor, and there's the ones that are, what's it called? The ones that are getting dynamically placed by the respawner. I'm trying to think. Oh, actually it might not respawn because we might have to kill the first one. How does it know it's children? Where do I do that? Oh, because I spawn it as a room, I think. So I guess that does kind of make sense. Yeah, how do I add this? Spawn entity. Let's go to game. Try spawn. Oh. Yeah, when I do an editor room block and I place it down, I have something that goes through, I think, and yeah, builds the children, base new children. Oh, I don't spawn them. Block add, and then I pass them. Yeah, there we go. This does it then. So this actually needs it when it spawns. I need to add them to the children list. So we're spawning a new monster. We need to add it to the list of children tracked by this set piece object. Okay. That means we do have to rebuild again, unfortunately. But I'll be right back. While it's rebuilding, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. All right. Cross your fingers. Hopefully she works. Oh, that's a teleporter. Oh, I disabled the set piece teleporters. Let's just run up to this guy, I guess. All right, so we should be able to kill him. Oh wait, I have to wait. We have to wait 10 minutes now. Let's do a 1-minute timer. I didn't think that through very well, did I? Set pieces. Default set piece respawn time. Wants default set piece respawn time. We'll make this 30 times time dot second. All right. All right. Hopefully that works. Or I should have started a timer. 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. All right, I started one. We'll try to get it to 20 seconds. Four, 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at that. He respawned. Let's try again. What's up, Nitrix? How's it going? Mississippi. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 4, 3, 2. Oh, right on schedule, pretty much. Oh, 2 blight cap helmets. Crazy. A lot of them it doesn't matter, but some of them are going to be in the, or they're going to be spawning in the wrong spot, I think. Okay. I'm happy with that. What's up, Dizzy David? How's it going? Let's add teleporters back to the set pieces, because we're gonna have to go through each one of them and replace where they spawn at. And then I want to do, where did I just come from? Oh, set pieces. I want to change this. I'm just gonna change it to 5 seconds. I'll do 10 seconds. And all right, let's go do it. All right, I randomly got recommended your stream. Nice. Well, we're glad to have you. We're just doing a little bit of game development. What's up, Cody? How's it going? Our goal is to see them spawn like kind of in the right spot that they spawned before. Hopefully he spawns like around here. Completely and go, yeah. That's a weird... I think I have the wrong one set for that. Yeah, it's spawning the minion rather than the boss, so I gotta fix that one. Pirate Ghost. Ghost Captain. We built the whole game? Yeah. But the spawn positions looks good. Let's go look at Moonlit Shoals. This one's probably gonna be fine. I'm pretty sure this is centered. All right, cool. All right, let's go to Stonewake Forest. And I guess these will all spawn on here, unless I change the offset. So that's a pretty good centering spot. Yeah, all right, that looks good. That's a teleporter pad. Mothlit. This one might be wrong. But I don't think that's too big of a deal. I gotta kill him, hold on. He's gonna spawn here, even though I kind of have the center, like around this area, I think. So it's gonna be a little bit offset, I think. Oh, he spawned right there. Oh, I think he spawned and started running. That's awesome. I wanted to try making games and goes well. I'm new to programming though, started in 2024. Nice, dude. Welcome to the programming emporium. Yeah, if you want to use Go, there's a game engine called Ebit Engine that you should probably look at. That's the one I typically recommend to people. I think I want to shift him. Uh-oh, something happened. Execute drop loot on death. I'm gonna use Cobra. CLI games for the win. Hey, you could. Invalid argument too. Hold on, we gotta investigate this bug. But for the mothlet, I want to move him like 2-2, I think. I just want to move it this direction a little bit. Yeah, of course, buddy. Let me know if you have any questions though, or tips and tricks. Oh, I think I remember what it is. I think in my loot, I've been working on the loot tables. I've been reworking the loot tables, I should say. But I have Gumbo Forest. Special loot table doesn't have anything in it. So like when it tries to roll the loot, there's nothing in there, so it breaks. I need to make this more resilient though. Let's do this. This is in my config file stuff. So like throwing a panic here is helpful. So that when it gets to the build, the thing it's trying to build, it'll just crash. And then I can find the loot table that's wrong. I'm actually using Bubble Tea to make a multiplayer card game. Oh, that's interesting. I've never used Bubble Tea, but it always looks really, really good. So it seems nice. I wonder how it looks. Do you have any pictures of it on like Imager or something? Or Reddit or something like that? Bum, 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 bum. Card games are fun though. I feel like Slay the Spire really. Oh, you're good then. If you don't have a picture, that's all good. I was just curious. I feel like Slay the Spire really like kicked off that. Not kicked it off, but like revived it, you know? Because there was card games before, obviously, but. Okay, unfortunately it didn't crash like I expected. But don't I have to call it .get? Yeah, this must. Or no, maybe I added something to it. No, I removed it. It didn't save, I don't know. Let's try again. Is there any basic concepts I need to understand before making something like a platformer? Not really. I mean, platformer, you just have to have some way to do collisions, which you can do yourself. You obviously have to have some way to like place objects. So you need a little bit of like physics stuff, and then you need like a camera to follow the character, stuff like that. Yeah, I think just start small and build features one by one. This is unfortunate. It's not really like this should crash the game, but it's not now. I wonder if something's wrong with the asset build, but it's like not really caring. Yeah, like this is being, or do I even use these? Yeah, the normal has this. Loot table, Gumbo for special. I do loot table.get. Like this has to be called. This is how I build the actual loot table from the config. Oh, looks good. It's crazy how they can do lines like that in a terminal. That's cool though, nice. Good work. Is it a specific card game that you're making, or are you making like a custom card game? I'm so baffled by this. I don't know why. Platform to ideally write any 15. Oh, it's just a platform. Okay. Starting with cribbage. Oh, interesting. Nice. I don't know why this isn't. I guess here it should work because I've got one. Oh well, let's just keep testing the thing. And if it crashes again, we'll fix that. We'll fix them as they come. Yep. Treated by the cat. They always come around. Oh, it's actually past 2. They usually come around 1 to start bothering me to try to get food at 2. I usually feed them at 2 though. So they're right on time actually. Let's go find a Mothlet fight. I want to defeat him and then I want to see let's see where the one spawns. I want him to spawn like around here. But he might spawn up here just because he starts moving instantly. That's okay, I guess. I just want him to be in the grass. I think the blight cap we actually was pretty solid. We can test it again though. He's gonna spawn like around here. Forgotten Veil. Nope. Oh, there's 2 teleporters in Forgotten Veil, but no set pieces. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my gosh, these are all just teleporters. All right, let's look at Misty Peak. Wow, more teleporters, great. Wait, where is the teleporter for this one? It's gonna be here. So we gotta go up 1, 2, 3. I can't tell if this is. It's like a 1 tile, 2 tile, 3 tile, 4 tile. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 14 maybe for that one. Oh wait, 14, because we're already in tiles. We'll just give that a shot. There's too many teleporters. Like there's so many teleporters that I'm unable to place set pieces. Man, like all of these are just teleporters. This is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4 teleporters. This one might need to just go 1. This is kind of a long fight. Does he not go around? I'm so confused. It's like, this feels like half a tile off. I did the wrong one. One maybe. Let's go scorched. 1, 2. So I'm just trying to get these all aligned. Because I changed the system that I used to spawn the monsters inside of them. That's actually perfect. It spawns right on the teleporter. All right, what did we change? We changed, Motha was good, Blackcap was good. We never checked any of the middle ones, unfortunately. They're all just teleporters. There's one. That one spawns right on it. That's pretty good. Yeah, this one spawns in the wrong spot, unfortunately. I think. I don't know. Or hold on, let's do this. Let's open up the editor. We'll open up the editor. We'll remove all the mobs that I have manually placed, and then we'll just go tweak everything until it spawns in the right spot. Because some mobs have like specific starting points based off of their arena that just needs to it just needs to match up. I thought I had Control S hotkey. Yeah, okay. Also might place teleporters after set pieces. I'm thinking I'm gonna change it to, here we can probably count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I will just try 13, I guess. It's really hard to tell. We'll just give it a shot. This one sucks because I can't find it. It's one of those, I think. That one's probably gonna be wrong too. All right. What is that? I think my cat laid on my keyboard or something. All right, while this is building, I'm gonna go feed my cats so they can eat. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. All right. Cats are fed. Thank you, 3L, for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome. Holy speed. All right. Let's just hop through these and see. I'm going to try to keep a mental list in my head of which ones look okay and which ones don't. That one's good. That one's good. We should have to check the Hollow Archer. Let's just go through this fight because he hops around. Yeah, I think he's up by 1. He's north 1 off by 1 because you can see these aren't squared. That'll fix that one. All right, Forgotten Vale. This one doesn't move, so that's fine. And then I think Enchanted Growth actually doesn't have any. Yeah. All right, Oasis Sands. This one's whatever. I'm gonna have to redo this fight completely anyways. The Watcher of Anubis, though. If I can find him. We need to test. Oh my gosh, they're all that. All right, whatever. We'll do the other ones for now. Let's check out the Cultist. This guy, is this right? It's weird. The bottom ones seem wrong. No, actually they're completely right. Okay, this one's good. Let's try Misty Peak. I might redo this fight anyways, so I don't know how big of a deal this is. I'm just curious where he slams when he slams on the ground. Or hold on. It's like he's half off. Maybe this was always crooked though. I don't know. I don't know how like cause if you see these, like I can't really move it left by 1 because then this one would get moved left by 1. We can try just like -1 maybe. But then that would put it back to 0 actually. Yeah, I think this one's just 50% off. Which is actually not good, I think. Look at the set piece code. The respawner code, I mean. Dun, dun, dun. I think I want to snap this. Would that change anything though? If I take their tile position of the set piece. If I take the tile position of the set piece. Like the problem I think I'm having is that the center of the set piece is not a tile. It's a position that can be just like very slightly wrong. Like I'm worried I'm just making myself very inflexible. Like I won't be able to change the set piece size without messing everything up, if that makes sense. But if I had to guess, I would guess that this set piece is odd. Is an odd width. So the center point is between 2 tiles, not on top of a tile. Little stuff like that just propagates. I think we checked this one, didn't we? I mean, this one feels fine. And when I go to the sphere placement code, I have a warm-up section, warm-up. I'm gonna place these set pieces before I place the teleporters. What's minimum teleport distance? What's up, Vegas Eagle? How's it going? I mean, they're just not gonna place any teleporters, I think. I almost need to have a distance. I almost need to have a distance between like I want teleporters to be far apart, but they can be closer to set pieces. A little upset because one of my college classes got canceled and it messed up my schedule. Oh, that sucks. What do you have, like a gap now? Gaps are kind of annoying because you end up just like having your whole day, hour on, hour off, hour on, hour off, which I never really liked. It's nice to have like everything together and then have free time. We also never checked the Hanging Temple Guardian. Exactly, more naps. Nap time is the most important college class. Uh-oh. This guy's one off, I think. He needs to go up by one. Hollow Archer, we need to make sure it looks good. I think it'll be fine though. Yeah, he looks good. Anubis we need to check as well. I have 2 days where I have to be at school at 7:30 and 2 more I have to be at 10. Oh. I have to drive my siblings to school too. Oh. Yeah. This one actually looks like it'll be fine. This one had kind of a specific pattern. Boom, 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 boom. Guardian tier. Cool. I think I got them all. I want to make these first 3 biomes respawn more quickly. Because I think I want new players to not have problems finding those. Okay, now we have to fix the teleporter placement stuff. I wonder if I can just do min teleporter distance, set this to something that's not like 600, just make it like 200 or 100 or something. What's up, Thomas? Why did you choose to write this in Golang? I just like Golang. I don't know. I like the language. You too? Yeah. It's just a nice language. I mean, there's definitely some issues with Golang for game dev that I've kind of discovered over time. But it's like, whatever. Every language is going to have some problems that would be annoying to me. But, you know, here we are. A lot of stuff is self-imposed as well. Like a lot of my pain. "20 teleporters. It does kind of feel like a lot. Let's just try this. I'm worried this is going to cause teleporters to be really close together. I might just need to refactor how I do my like placement stuff. I should have turned off. Like, I'm sure one of these is a teleporter. Oh, also these need to respawn. These need to spawn immediately for the first time. I forgot to do that. There's one other thing I wanted to do though, but I forgot what it was now. Oh yeah, global. We'll turn off the set piece teleporters. And then in the server sphere stuff, when we place a set piece, I want it to spawn immediately. Yeah, insert respawner. Game.game.ser tick.tick. All right, cool. We'll see how these teleporters end up. I'm not really convinced that this is going to work well, but it could. What I might have to do though, when I do spawn teleporters, what I might do is use the placement map to make sure I'm not too close to any one thing, but I might track another placement map in here where all the teleporters are. That way I don't put teleporters too close together. But we'll see how this looks. But like, I don't want teleporters like 50 tiles away from each other, you know? Even 100 tiles is really, really too close. But 50 tiles from a set piece is more doable. Yeah, like, see, these are so close together, these two teleporters. It's an interesting layout. I wonder if that's really that bad. Like, this is acceptable to be this close, I think, to something like that. Let's just rewrite. I think I just need to rewrite this teleporter placement function. Because I'll have a set piece placement map, and inside of it though, I think I want to make a new spatial point map that has teleporters. That way I can make sure teleporters are far enough away from each other but the distance to a set piece could be less. Okay, I like that. Okie dokie. This stuff just sets things up. Minimum teleporter distance. I'm not going to limit it to one biome per teleporter. I'm not going to do this relaxation modulo thing. Let's go ahead and do that. Teleporter check racked. I do need another spatial point map. All right, get biome. Biome config. Invalid biome, can't have a teleporter. That's okay. Set piece, teleporter pad. Oh yeah, then I spawn a teleporter pad on top of it. The numbers of teleporters added. And if we ever get greater than that, than the max we want to add, then we'll just leave. Okay, that's good. All right, hold on. What's RR? Oh, resource rock placement map. All right, let's see here. Teleporter point map. $16. I don't know, I'm just gonna do 160 and 160. I don't think this is gonna be that big of a performance drain, so I don't really need to optimize it too much. Teleport check racked with center. Point map collides with that. I need another. Min teleporter distance. This needs to be like 600 again. I'll change this to 1,000. I don't think I use this anymore. 20 teleporters, teleporter map padding. That's so we don't get too close to the edge. All right, we have this one. Then we have a set piece check racked. This will be 100 to do parameterize. We'll check if we're too close to a set piece. If teleporter point map dot collides, then we'll do teleporter check rect dot width center check pause. Skip too close to another teleporter. So we'll keep a spatial hash map for teleporters and for set pieces. That way we can make sure teleporters aren't too close together. So we can have a 600 units between teleporters will be the minimum, and then 100 to other set pieces, I think. I don't know which one to check first, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. All right, let's see how that one looks. I'm very close to getting my dependency on like the core systems packages away from my assets package. That way when I change systems like this, it won't break or it won't have to it won't cause my whole asset package to rebuild. But I only work on that in small chunks. I'll like watch a TV show or something and refactor. Because mostly it's just like mindless moving structs from one package to another. All right, hopefully this will help though. Because 100 distance is not that far. Okay, something crashed. Spatial maps must have a chunk side power of 2. Oh, I see. Oh, times like 8, I guess. Actually, this one could probably be a lot larger. I could make this 16 or 32 probably even. 32 by 32 tiles. Let's do that. Because it's 2048 divided by 32. That'd be 64 hash buckets. These are 64 away. Or sorry, they're 600 plus away. Divided by 16, what's that? Yeah, that seems reasonable. Do. Still super close. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to add them to the... I'm using the teleporter point map, but I am not adding anything to the point map. Oh, I guess we'll put those both in there. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's fine. Okay. See, the problem is I've just changed a little bit of code in my server, but my asset package depends on that. So now my asset package has to completely rebuild. Do. I have a resource rock placement map. I guess I don't respawn resource rocks though. I only spawn them once. Which I guess is reasonable, but for some reason I kind of thought I would respawn them. Okay. 600. Oh, I think I started with 600, but I had the relaxation thing, didn't I? So let's decrease that. Minimum teleporter distance. 250, I think, is what I want to do for this one. Just based off of how I see other set pieces getting placed. That feels decent. There's a little set piece over here. All right, cool. Oops. It looks like everything's spawned immediately, which is good too. Cool. Perfect. I guess that's what we wanted to do. I might have one follow-up here. What was it though? Oh. People will want a respawn timer minimap, or set piece, world space, respawn timer, I'm sure. But at the very least, it's in place now, so that's good. Let's go through this change and see what we have. I'm gonna leave that commented out. We redid how the set piece config is set up, which is good. This thing we can clean up a little bit more because we don't use this anymore. We don't use that anymore. Max teleporter, we do use that. Placement attempts, yes. Teleporter distance to SP set piece dist. We'll do this one as well. I'm gonna leave it at 100 for now. Spawn teleporters. G dot. That's done now. I'm gonna delete the old one that has the relaxation thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a lot more cleanup actually. Any continually. All right. This we can delete. There's been a lot of refactors. All of those are good now. We checked them too, so that's good. This one I'm genuinely not really sure why this isn't panicking. I should probably investigate that. Let's scan through what's remaining. We had the set piece respawner. Get set piece config. Check for set piece deaths. This was the old one. Which we don't need anymore. Oh, I mean, this, I guess, is why it wouldn't crash, but I would expect it to. If I have it like this, where the loot table is blank, when it calls get, if length of table is less than or equal to 0, then panic. Like, I expect that to run. Like, I expect this to panic, but it doesn't seem to be. Which is pretty confusing. I'm curious in my assets. If I do, if I search for like server, I wonder what kind of things I'm like register server dot. Oh, dungeon config, mob asset. It's probably mostly that stuff. Comp builder. A lot of this stuff I can pull out too. I might do that tonight. Yeah, see, like it built. This is ridiculous. I don't understand. I wonder if I do some like, I mean, all of this should flow into here. And if it's a loot table, it should be .get. If it's a loot table 100, it should be .get. But maybe it's not this one, and maybe it's the inner one actually. Maybe that's what it is. mean, this one just does get table, so that's checked already. But then the inner one, like the actual item table might. Let's try that. I just want to see it panic. I want to be statically safe that all my loot tables will be well formed. Like, what does this package have in it? Necrogar or Pirate Cove. Like, there couldn't have been this much. Server dot. Maybe it's that. Maybe if I get rid of this one, the link time will be way faster. It's all mob asset, dungeon config, dungeon level config, room config, mob boss wave. I just have to move the mob stuff out. Yeah, okay, cool. Loot table is empty. This just needs to have some special loot, so that should fix that. All right, cool. Well, I think that's gonna be the end of the stream today. But thank you all for stopping in. We now have respawnable set pieces, which is nice. But yeah, I need a break. Getting a little bit fuzzy. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping in. Hope you all have a good rest of your day. And I will see you next time. Later.